the title here, and they call it Go Tell Bill. And so here comes Go Tell Bill, and I think you'll recognize this. So you recognize that, didn't you? Now, I want Amanda to stand up and show your clarinet off, and I want you three gentlemen to stand up, okay? Because this is another cousin in the clarinet family. Stand up and show yours, okay? And you three gentlemen stand up. These are bass clarinets. Okay. Okay. Now, there's a term that goes around with musicians all the time. We say we know that music forwards and backwards. So I finally decided a couple of years ago to see if my band could do this. And they've been doing it ever since, six great bands. We're taking a piece called the Erie Canal, and we're going to do kind of like an old tape cassette machine. We're going to start it out backwards. And as soon as they get to the beginning, it's instantly going to reverse, and I think you'll recognize the piece. But they definitely do know this one forwards and backwards. Now, like Mr. Frank, I think you're enjoying how much this band has come since the beginning of the year, particularly if you poked your head in during the early weeks up in the bungalows. But like Mr. Frank, they didn't sound this way always. We're going to demonstrate what that very first whole note sounded like. And if you're wondering about me, Mr. Frank talks about he used to have a lot of hair. Well, my hair used to be totally black. Okay? It was a lot blacker when I first came to Hoover. And you can see what's happening. All right?
Ready? Now this is all supposed to be the same note on the first day, right? You ready? Here we go.
A parent just happened to walk in that day and said, "You're a very brave man, Mr. Youngbrough." I said, "Why?" "Well, I don't know how you can sit there and listen to that. But here's why, because they do keep improving." And while we're stopped here, Mr. Frank mentioned a couple of things that I think are very important. He stopped at summer music camps. I'll kind of break this up a little bit. Several good summer music camps are available for your students, and scholarships are available for those as well. We even have some that are run through the city, like Community Music Center runs a summer music camp over at their Cat Street facility. We also have the Casadero Music Camp, which is held up in the Redwoods right near Russian River. It's an overnight sort of thing. You stay up there for a week or two. The beginning session is 1 week, which is perfect for these sixth graders. They take strings and band instruments. And it's a wonderful week in the Redwoods making music with some really terrific counselors, private teachers, conductors. Terrific thing. If you want to know more about that, you can talk to me or Mr. Frank. And then there's the La Honda Music Camp, which is run by the city of Hayward. Beautiful camp also out in the woods. And many other things out there. So there are lots of good things for your youngsters out there for the summer. And if you need scholarship help, which God knows everybody does these days, We all know how bad the job market is, finances, etc. There is scholarship money, and Cass tells me that some money just goes unclaimed every year because people don't know about it. So we're getting the word out to you now. Take advantage of that. Now, Mr. Frank did a round earlier, so we're going to break ours up a little differently. This is a French round called Frere Jacques. And we're going to do about 4 different rounds on this. So, let's see. Flutes and oboe, you come in on the first round. Clarinets, and let's see, saxophones, agreed. Tenor, you come in on the second round. Third round will be trumpets, French horn, bassoon, bass clarinet, and the fourth round will be low brass. Actually, we're going to go 5. Percussion, you're going to be last. We're going to have 5 parts round. Let's see if they can keep this thing rolling for a bit. So as you see, rhythmically, it's getting harder, isn't it?